If you guys are looking for coins, check out my new sponsor, Ezmut. They've got the cheapest coins that you guys can find on all platforms. Use code JOCK for 5% off your order. Also, follow them on Twitter. They'll be doing coin giveaways for the entire year. YouTube, what's up? How we doing, boys? Before we get started with this video, Team of the Week predictions, just want to let you guys know, of course, daily Madden videos are all of Madden 22. So, subscribe to the channel if you are new. That's really all I wanted to say, honestly. So we're just going to get right into this. We have the format for Team of the Week now, so we're going to chalk up the Week 1 predictions. They're just out the window. They're dust, fairy dust, poof, doesn't exist. Team of the Week, Week 1, we've got it right here. So just like last year, unfortunately, they're doing the same format. We've got two champions, which are players that performed well in that week in the past. But these are going to be former NFL players, guys that are not in the league anymore. So we're going to have an offensive champion and a defensive champion. Just going to run through all these guys real quick, and then we'll get started with our predictions. But then you have a player of the week, which can either be offense or defense. And then we've got 287s, offense and defense. We've got 284s, offense and defense. And we've got 280 overalls, offense and defense. The format for Team of the Week moving forward, which I'm kind of upset about. I liked how they did it before with a bunch of cards, a bunch of new current players. It really helped theme teams. We're going to start off with the obvious. For the player of the week, I think Derrick Henry definitely gets this card. It's going to be a 92 overall, I believe, but Derrick Henry, 88 overall right now in the game. His new card is going to be an absolute monster, man. He's probably going to be like either 89 or 90 speed, above 90 trucking, above 90 break tackle. At 6'3", 247 pounds, this card is going to be a demon. This week, I'm sure all you guys know, but he had 35 carries for 182 rushing yards, 3 rushing touchdowns, also had 6 catches for 55 yards. So this dude, the Titans beat the Seahawks this week in overtime, and Derrick Henry just absolutely went off. Unfortunately, I was playing against him in fantasy, which is just down bad territory. But I think Derrick Henry is pretty much a lock for player of the week. If you think otherwise, there's a couple other guys that kind of contest it, but just an absolute monstrous week from Derrick Henry. We're going to jump down to the 80 overalls now. So we did player of the week, and now we're going to jump all the way down to the set piece cards, and then we're going to work our way back up to the champions. I think Lamar Jackson is going to get a set piece. He played absolutely phenomenal versus the Chiefs last night and ended up beating the Chiefs, which is a huge conference win for the Ravens. But Lamar Jackson had 239 passing yards, 1 passing touchdown. He also carried the ball 16 times for 107 yards and ran the ball in the end zone twice. So 2 rushing touchdowns. I think Lamar Jackson deserves a set piece for this performance. And his power-up will be going up 1 from an 84 to an 85. Eventually, he'll get a promo card, probably like a Scary Fast or maybe Zero Chill. I'm not too sure, but he's eventually going to get a really big card in game. I believe the other 80 overall set piece is going to be J.C. Jackson. I can't show you his Gridiron Forge card because I put that in the set. I'm pretty sure I don't have it anymore, and it's Nat. Obviously, you get it from the solos. He had 2 interceptions versus Jets, picked off Zach Wilson twice. So I think J.C. Jackson had a pretty good game. And I think this is a card where, it's kind of outdated. That 87 overall Gridiron Forge card's kind of outdated, where a +1 to this card would probably help out a lot of people that still have this card in their binders. And I feel like it'd be EA doing a solid to some of these budget guys, some of the no money spent guys that are still rocking with this card in their item binder. Moving on up to our 84 overall set pieces, I think Tom Brady is going to, I think he's going to get one of the 84 overalls. He had 276 yards and 5 touchdowns in a win versus the Atlanta Falcons yesterday, and I feel like this guy could get a +1 to his power-up. It wouldn't be, really a good card, however, he did have a really good week, so I feel like a +1 is relatively, attainable for this card. Tom Brady, 87 overall, would bump up to an 89 overall with his power-up. I feel like 5 touchdowns is kind of, too good just for EA to, kind of just go over their heads. Some guys I feel like could get this little boost. Maybe Tyler Lockett. I got a receiver at the 87 overall spot, so I'm not too sure if they're going to double up at receiver. But Tyler Lockett, I feel like could get this card. Maybe Tony Pollard. Potentially Rondale Moore would be a pretty fast card in the game. Honestly, Rondale Moore, watch out for him. But Cortland Sutton, Rondale Moore, Tony Pollard, maybe a Tyler Lockett. Those are some of the other names I feel like could get this spot right here. But Tom Brady did have a shit ton of fantasy points, so Tom Brady is for the 84 overall upgrade. It's honestly a toss-up between Roquan Smith and Danielle Hunter for me. I know Danielle Hunter had 3 sacks. He does have an 84 overall, so I don't know what EA would do here. Maybe move J.C. Jackson up to 84 and put Danielle Hunter at 80. I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, J.C. Jackson's officially an 84 for us because he's already got that 87 overall. Danielle Hunter's moved down to 80, but he's going to get that +1 to his power-up. So that's what we're doing, lock it in. Danielle Hunter, 3 sacks. Team didn't win, but he still played lights out. And then for our first 87 overall on offense, I've got Cooper Kupp. He had 9 catches, 163 yards, and 2 touchdowns in a win versus the Colts. And I feel like this dude definitely deserves an 87 overall. But Cooper Kupp had a really good day, and he's been tearing it up this year. So this card, I could see him getting the 87 overall. He'd be an 88 powered up, kind of similar to like the Kyler Murray. Like I've got the Kyler Murray on my team. Cooper Kupp could definitely be a decent backup or like a wide receiver 3 on a no money spent budget squad. Cooper Kupp 87 overall, book it. For the defensive 87 overall, I've got Mike Edwards coming in. I mean, the dude had 2 interception returns in a win versus the Falcons. I'm pretty sure on back-to-back plays too, which is crazy. I couldn't tell you the last time I heard someone getting 2 interception returns, touchdowns, which is just absolutely, like I said, just absolutely absurd. He's actually got 83 speed for a 74 overall gold card, which is pretty good. 5'10 safety. So, user guy, box guy. Mike Edwards could definitely find his way onto a lot of no money spend teams' budget squads because you can get those 87 overalls for free just doing the challenges. So, I feel like Mike Edwards is a very, very valid option for that 87 overall. Mike Edwards, 87 overall. Lock it in. And then our LTD, which is a very good week 2 game from a player in the past that's currently playing right now. Absolute mouthful. Don't know why EA is doing this format. It really sucks in my opinion, but you guys have heard me say that enough. I think Josh Allen's going to get it. But last year, Josh had 415 passing yards and 4 touchdowns versus the Dolphins. We also played the Dolphins this year, but Josh Allen had a really good week. I feel like he'd be the best quarterback in the game. Mobile guy, high throw power guy, 92 overall. I mean, the Bills just got an LTD with Stephon Diggs. So will Josh Allen get it? I'm not too sure. I'd love to see it, obviously. I'm a Bills fan. A couple other big names that could be on LTD watch. I'll just go through my list. We've got Gronk from 2017, Allen Robinson from 2015, Antonio Brown from 2015, Mahomes from 2018, Odell from 2019, Aaron Jones from 2020. And for the other 2 guys, we've got our offensive champion and defensive champion. I'll just put like a picture or something of them on the screen. Chad Ochocinco from 2007 had 11 catches for 209 yards and 2 touchdowns. I feel like he could be getting one of the Team of the Week, Masters, the Champions, whatever you want to call them. And then our defensive champion is Justin Tuck from 2008. He had 2 sacks and a pick 6. So Justin Tuck would be a valid edge rusher. I feel like the game kind of needs one right now. And then Chad Ochocinco would be a high-powered receiver. So in Jock's theory, listen to this Team of the Week outlook. So we're going to be getting Derrick Henry, Master, Josh Allen, LTD, Mike Edwards, 87, which will be a good budget card, and then Chad Ochocinco as a receiver for our 1 champion, and then Justin Tuck as the other champion. I feel like that's a really, really good week. And then along with a couple +1s, the very valuable cards like J.C. Jackson, Lamar Jackson, Tom Brady. Who else do we have? Roquan Smith. So, hopefully we can nail some of these predictions. I'll be posting another video later, Bills theme team update, and review of the game versus the Dolphins. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Jock signing.